Yellow. Guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Here on Scarcity Lifestyle, I have a brand new video, and it's something that I'm wondering how we can get into this, is side hustles. Everybody has their 9 to 5, maybe different hours, but sometimes you're like, I want to do more. Maybe I'm not earning enough. I want to earn a little bit more. That's why you came to this YouTube channel, and then you found 6 side hustles that you could do for 2021. Guys, let me just start off by saying this. Every side hustle that you could ever possibly do, it will require time and it will require effort. Listen, nothing is free, nothing is easy. All of those quick get rich quick schemes, they do not work. Guys, if you want to make something on the side, you got to put some work into it. But I want to tell you guys about not only the best, meaning not the least time, the most efficient, the most money. That is what I will be talking about today. And guys, let's get right into this video with the first thing that you could be doing for 2021 is doing rideshare, which is basically Uber, Lyft. They are a business that is exploding. Here I live in Southern California, where it's the Los Angeles County. The more people live here, the more packed it is all around the place. Right now, rideshare is one of the best things to do. This is a side hustle for everybody who has a car. Now, this is what you're gonna need if you want to do rideshare. You're gonna need a car, you're gonna need a license, you're gonna need insurance, and you're gonna need people skills because you will talk to the people. Now, this is a great thing because you could be earning from about $5 to maybe even $15 per ride, depending on the distance. If it's even further than that, if it's over like an hour away, you could even be seeing something about $40 to maybe even 60. This is some recommendations that I have if you want to get started into what is Lyft or Uber. First recommendation is that you get a subscription to either Apple Music or to Spotify to have some music, to make a playlist while you're driving around. Let me tell you this, while you drive, it's so much more, it's lenient when you're just listening to music. Sometimes the people don't even want to talk. Imagine if you have no music, or maybe you're just listening to the radio, random stuff up here, and you're just not having a good time. When I started 2020, I was doing Lyft, and I was sometimes riding around for about a good 6 to 8 hours at a time because I wanted to just get it all at once instead of doing multiple stops. What I would do is that I just go all out and I would put some music in a playlist, and this playlist, by the time I was done, I hadn't even gone through all the songs. Guys, it makes it go so much faster. It's a lot better. Sometimes, like I said, the people don't want to talk and it's just quiet, but with some music, it makes it nice. Second recommendation is have gum, snacks, and water available for the people. It's just a little thing. So the way that Lyft, for example, because I did Lyft, recommends the riders, they call them, is by your star rating. If your star rating is low, is below 3, they put a warning on you. So you don't only want to get less than that. All you have to do to get a 5-star, you just got to be polite, like I said, people skills, and sometimes offer them some gum, offer them a bottle of water, best one the little one, so they put a star rating on you. It's typically not very difficult to have a 5-star rating. I in fact had a 5-star rating my entire time, and simply because I was very sociable, felt inclined to give me a 5-star, and it was something that helped me, allowed me to get more recommendations. So I recommend that for everybody else. Number 3, you just have a phone charger that is adaptable to either iPhones or to Androids, because people just like to charge their phones on the way to places. Guys, those are my 3 recommendations for ride shares. The second side hustle idea that you can start in 2021 is food delivery. During this pandemic, one of the things I started testing out because I heard about it was Instacart. Instacart is a grocery delivery service where you go to, Food for Less, Vallarta, Walmart, some of these places. You get the groceries that people have ordered, you pick it out and everything, and then you go and deliver it to the people. Now, food delivery is not just for Instacart, but there's also Postmates, there's DoorDash, there's Uber Eats. There's tons of things that one can do in order to make extra money. The great thing about food delivery is that, especially right now, it's a contactless delivery. So nowadays, you just go to the people's house, you knock on the door, leave it, take a picture, and you walk away. you don't even have to have any interaction with the other people if that's something that you don't want. The requirements for this is a little, it's kind of the same thing as the previous one, which is you're gonna need a car, or you can use a bike if you want to do it in the nearby area. You can have something, some sort means of transportation, license if you're using that, insurance as well, and people skills will still be necessary. But a few recommendations that I have for this is that you're gonna need to take a mask, take some gloves always, in order to not touch the people's products, because they will see that. But another thing is tips are great. In order to get tips, is they must feel that you're politeful. If you're using Instacart, for example, there's a part in the app where you can personally message the people. You can message the people, say, you know, if maybe it's something that they ordered is out of stock, or maybe they don't have it. You can just always talk to them, and they you know, from that politeness, you can even get some tips. I got many times when I was delivering people's groceries, I would get people come out with one time I got a $20 bill, which is great. You know, any tip is well received. Those are some recommendations for food delivery. The third kind of side hustle that I recommend every one of us have is an online business. This is probably one of the best ones that you and I can implement today, starting for the next year. Say if you have some sort of talent, you can translate it into an online business. I have a friend whose name is America, who she has this remarkable talent with art and drawing and everything, and also organizing. So she started doing some drawings, some paintings, and then little by little she started getting more demand, to the point that now she has a full-on online business that even to right now she's promoting a lot of Christmas stuff. Guys, you guys have to get into online stuff. When I say online businesses, there's also e-commerce. If you look at the malls, Sears recently closed, JCPenney filed for bankruptcy. All of these other places, they're going down. Why? Because everything's going online. That's why Amazon is very strong. That's why Apple is still going strong, even though their physical stores are closed. Guys, when we talk about what is it that you can do for starting an online business, you can go to places such as Shopify, you can go to Etsy, you can go to Wix. All of these places, they will provide you a domain in where you'll be able to promote your stuff, and then from there on you can handle the rest with the shipping and everything. But what you will really need for these things is basically a computer, internet access, and a good idea. These are the things that you have to have. Now, these are some recommendations that I'm going to give everybody looking to get into an online business. First, look into drop shipping. Drop shipping is practically wholesaling stuff from other countries, preferably from China. If you look at places such as Alibaba or AliExpress, they go ahead and offer you the products at a discounted price, at a wholesale price. You get those things and then you place them on your Shopify store, and then from there on you're able to drop ship, and then you act as the middleman. The supplier goes ahead and delivers it over to what is the customer, and you act as the middleman. You simply own the website. That is something that I recommend a lot of people do. You know, it does require some work. It requires some negotiations with the supplier. As well, you could also look into print-on-demand companies. There's a lot of that are like Printify or Printful. There's tons of print-on-demand companies that really well. If you have a great design idea and you wanna, have it printed out, you can go ahead and do that. Now the thing about them is that they do charge a pretty large percentage. So guys, do it at your discretion. And also I recommend looking into Amazon FBA, which stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. Probably one of the best ways to start up your company nowadays, especially because half of the money that passes through the internet passes through Amazon. And Amazon, it sells about, I would say, like a little less than half of the inventory on Amazon is Amazon stuff, like stuff that they have. But the other amount is from people promoting other stuff, people selling on their own, personal companies, or even people like you and I. They're just selling on Amazon. So I recommend you guys look into starting an online business. Fourth thing that you could do right now and to get started into the next year is start flipping stuff online. Now, there's things such as eBay or Craigslist, but the one I mainly use is Facebook Market. Say you have too many things in your house and you need to declutter. The best way that I could recommend every one of you guys do is go to Facebook Market, post whatever item is right there, and then people are gonna start messaging you. Now, it's a great way in order to declutter, like I said. It's a great way in order for you to make a quick dollar, but at the same time, it's very limited because, you know, it does depend how many things you have. You can do what Gary Vee says, which is go to yard sales and buy some stuff cheap there and then resell it online. You can do that, of course. Now, you know, Facebook Market is such a scalable thing because, as well, like how we mentioned before with Etsy and Shopify, you can do the exact same thing right there on Facebook Market. So here are my recommendations for you, because basically all you need for that is a phone and some internet access and stuff. But what I recommend for you is don't be afraid to negotiate. Post a mirror for $50. Someone's gonna message you for $20. Don't be afraid to negotiate and be like, this is my asking price. I can go down to 40, maybe even 35. And it's a back and forth, and you gotta work with the people there in order to come to an agreement. And also, if you know, the second recommendation is that if it doesn't come to it, meaning the offer isn't right, do not be afraid to walk away. It's never a bad thing to just say, you know what, no, or, you know, thank you for your time, I'm gonna go in a different direction. And don't be afraid to do that. As a matter of fact, I encourage, if the offer is not right, you know it's worth for more, someone will come along and give you the right offer. The fifth thing that I'm gonna recommend everybody think about and start looking into is what is known as affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is something so unique in where you can go ahead, start a blog post. You know, somebody who likes to type, someone who likes to normally write essays and whatnot, you can go ahead, make an online blog post with Wix.com, and then you can sign up for something known as Amazon affiliate marketing, where you can go ahead and get the links for products and then write about something like that. Say, for example, you want to talk about the 10 best vacuums in 2020. And then right there, people come to your website and they'll see all of this, they'll press on the link, and then with that link, we'll take them, and they'll probably, now there's a percentage that they will purchase whatever whatever you're posting there. From that link, they'll be able to say that you took them, and then Amazon, what it'll go ahead and do is pay you a commission of anywhere between 10% of the whole complete price. And you know, you start getting money like that. The more people that go through your link, the more people, or the more money you start getting. So, you know, you start making more and more website, more and more blog posts. Affiliate marketing, something that we should all look into. Like I said before, all you need is computer, internet access, and you'll be able to do it. Typing is not so difficult. You know, you just start brainstorming what are things that people look for right now. As a matter of fact, you can even use Google as a search engine as to see where people are investing right now, what's trending right now, and then you can make a blog post about that. Now, I can't finish today's video off without mentioning this because, you know, I know people are gonna wonder. Number 6 is YouTube videos and social medias. Now, I myself am not making any money right now from YouTube, but it is possible for you to start earning some money on YouTube. Now, the way that YouTube works and its monetization aspect, you know, it might sound like a lot of stuff, but I'll try to make it as simple as possible, is that YouTubers get paid what is known through Google AdSense, and where you get paid per views, and also, you know, interaction and something that's known as CPM, which basically stands for cost per impression. In order to become monetized on YouTube, you must have 1,000 subscribers and you must have 4,000 watch hours in the past 12 months. And it's something that everybody strives for. Now, I'm doing this completely for fun. I'm not thinking about, you know, right now, wow, I'm gonna make millions of dollars from this. As a matter of fact, I'm just doing this for fun. But the goal is to eventually get there. On average, a YouTuber, they make approximately $2 to $3 per 1,000 views, which compared to places such as TikTok, where it's 2 to 3 cents per 1,000 views, it's 1,000 times better in order to make money on YouTube. If you have a particular skill, if you have any sort of desire of any kind that you want to train people, that you want to talk about, you just want to react to stuff, you want to play some games, whatever you want to do, you can do it on YouTube. And guess what? Even better, you can even get paid for it. I recommend whoever is watching this, take into consideration, what are my talents? What am I good for? What can I do? These are the things that you can that I'm gonna recommend for you. If you're just getting started or you haven't made one yet, I recommend that you get started. As a matter of fact, that you get started, because sometimes we might be wondering so many things. You might be wondering, but Carlos, but how can I do it? What do I need? I myself do not have too many things. I have what is my lights, I have my phone, I have my tripod, and my table here. Why do I have this particular setup? Because I don't have anything else. Look, I have my camera, right? This camera, it's good, but the thing that I'm recording at the moment is on my phone, an iPhone 11. I'm turning on this camera right now. Flip it over here. Just adjust it a little bit. All right, so take a look at here. This is from my perspective. I got my microphone here, which cost me $20 on Amazon. I'm hooked it up to my iPad, and for my iPad, which is voice memo, is where I record my audio. I have my notes right here. Then right there is my phone. And then, you wonder, but how can you see if you're recording or not? I have a mirror that I'm looking right there. There you guys are. Excuse the dirty mirror. Oh man, that's a dirty mirror. I have my light right there, and then another light right here. And that's all I have. Many people may be wondering, but Carlos, I don't have all of this fancy equipment. Well, guess what? Neither do I. But we're getting started. We're going to get to this. Trust me, come back a year from now. Let's see the difference. Let's see where we change. My first recommendation is that you just get started. You just go into it. You just do it. All right. Secondly, is that everybody knows that your first few videos will suck. Take a look at this.
This is my setup. Got my camera. It's actually a Canon 7D, and my laptop that was a gift. Lens, a Rubik's Cube. This is my tripod. It's my tripod. It's where I, when I want to record, put that back there, place the camera right there, and I just sit on a chair or something, and I go. Yeah, so quick little setup design.
This was me after my first video, after I just recorded it. I used this camera, and I used as a tripod a stack of books, whatever I had right there. And I just talked about my feelings, and that video was, who is Carlos Quintanilla? And I made that earlier this year. Everybody knows that your video is not going to be good, but with time, things get better because of the practice. And, and my final thing is that to bring emotion, to be unique, to not try to imitate somebody else. That's probably one of the worst things you can do. Be yourself, be unique, be authentic is probably the best way to think. Eventually, this is gonna get better and bigger, and hey, the sky's the limit for anybody who grows onto this platform. So guys, those are 6 side hustles that you can start now and into the next year, which is 2021, which in fact will help you not only make more money, but even start a completely full-time business in the future, especially on YouTube and on online marketing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Many more coming just like it. I know probably wasn't too in-depth about these things, but I've tried them, and I will go into details each respective videos of theirs. Guys, if you like this, subscribe, give it a like. It helps me out so much. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.